What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another D-Cycle Moto Vlog on a beautiful March afternoon, around lunchtime that is. I'm headed back to work. Weather got pretty nice today, so I figured why not go home, bring the bike back to work, and take advantage of this beautiful weather. Alright, so I want to talk to you guys a little bit today about the MSF course. And if you don't know what that is, that's the Motorcycle Safety Foundation course that they provide. It's funded through the government, I believe, if I'm not wrong on saying that. But if you're thinking about getting into riding and you don't have much experience, or maybe you do have an experience and you want to get a little refresher for yourself, maybe even sharpen your skills a little bit. Now, I myself, I have my own story about the MSF course, which I'll share with you in a minute. But this program is a great way for you to start, getting your feet wet to learn to ride a bike, because they teach you everything. They teach you everything from just mounting the bike. They teach you to, actually work with your clutch, how to, just all those fundamental skills you need to learn how to ride a bike. Now with me, I actually got signed up for the course over the winter a few years back. Well, it was about a year and a half ago. I got signed up for the course because they usually fill up pretty fast. And I went onto the website. In the state of Illinois, they provide it at several places throughout the state. So you just go onto the website and, look at a location near you, and you can get signed up for your courses on their website. But anyway, I wanted to make sure I had a little experience before I actually got on a motorcycle, because like I said, when I grew up, I didn't ride motorcycles at all. I didn't ride dirt bikes, so I had pretty much zero experience. And I wanted to make sure I had as much knowledge and the best chance of learning and making sure I keep, the bike shiny side up when I'm riding. So basically, I got signed up, and the courses started in the spring. It was around March. I think it was around late March. And pretty much they tell you when you sign up, they give you, your date, the address of where the classes are taking place, and they tell you what to bring. Now, I'm sure they're probably all the same, but they told us needed to bring gloves, helmet, one with eye protection, usually a full face. And they do provide some of this stuff if you don't have it, but like boots and stuff like that, you got to bring yourself. So you need over the ankle boots. You need to be wearing pants. They prefer you wear long sleeves. I think they make you wear long sleeves because they'll send you home if not. And I think that's it. I mean, you can wear a jacket if you want. I mean, if you're taking the beginner rider course, which I did, I had everything. I had my helmet, gloves, jacket, long pants, and I bought my boots as well. There's roadkill. So it was done over a weekend. It only took one weekend to take this course. And the first night was a Friday night, and it started at like 6 o'clock. Basically, it was all classroom. You show up, and you have to make sure you show up on time too, because if you're 1 minute late, and I can attest to this because this did happen. Some guy walked into the classroom 2 minutes late. He got turned away. Said if you're not there for your classes on time or earlier, you don't take the class. They are very strict on that, which I can see too. I mean, we're all adults, we know how to be on time, right? But anywho, like I said, the first night was all classroom. We met from like 6 to 9, and we just started kind of going over basic stuff with the motorcycle. And then on Saturday, it was kind of a mix between going out on the bikes and in the classroom. So, it was like meet out in the parking lot, and this was at a local college that I took my class at. They said, meet out on the course at this time, and we did, and pretty much from the get-go, they started teaching you how to mount your bike, how to feather the clutch, how that works, all your gears. And then you actually, you know, you get going pretty quick there, because like I said, this is all one weekend. So they got to teach you as much as they can in 2 days how to ride a bike. So that second day, things went pretty good. And I got some stories too, because we had a lot of people sign up. I mean, the classrooms fill up quick, and our classroom was full. It was the first one of the year. And I had this one guy who was kind of part of our group. They kind of split us up into groups to do studies and workshops and all this kind of stuff. And this one guy, he was so excited to get riding. And he was a little bit older guy. He was probably in his late 40s, early 50s or whatever. And he was kind of a bigger guy, but all he kept saying was how he can't wait to get out and ride with his buddies. All his buddies ride Harleys and all this stuff. And like, he just seemed really excited. And it was just so unfortunate, because this guy got out onto the course the next day to, you know, just start doing the exercises. I mean, the guy just fell right off his bike as soon as he got on it the first time. And he hit his head on the pavement, and hit it pretty hard too. And I guess he fell 1 or 2 other times, and they had to send him home for his own safety. You know, because, I mean, if you're falling on your head more than once, it might not be something for you. But I hope to God that he did try it again, because, God, with all the enthusiasm and all the excitement he had to start riding, I really hope he found his way. And then we had probably one other person. It was a woman, and you know, she went out and bought herself all this nice Harley gear. She had a brand new Harley jacket she just bought, and those things aren't cheap either. And I guess she made it further than the other guy, but the thing was, like, she was really hesitant about shifting out of first gear. She was kind of holding up the rest of the class, which, I mean, I can understand, because you're learning and it's a comfortability thing. But I mean, you have to progress during this class or it goes nowhere for you. But anyway, I noticed we were just doing some perimeter rides so that you can, you know, work on your turning left. And I guess she was just holding up the whole group and just wasn't getting it. So they had to pull her aside and say, hey, what's the problem? I mean, I don't really know what the discussion was, because that was between the instructor and her. But she ended up going home. I just don't know if she just wasn't getting it, wasn't, you know, liking it. But, you know, it's tough to see that sometimes, because, you know, seeing new people ride, especially women riding, I mean, it's a good thing. There needs to be more of us out there. But anywho, on Sunday, the last day, we were pretty much in the classroom and out on the field for about half a day, and then we had to take the course test, which actually wasn't too bad. I mean, myself, I was struggling with the box, and if you don't know what the box is, it's pretty much like doing a figure 8, and you have to do it at very slow speeds and not put your feet down. Now, I probably didn't do it at all during exercises, but when it came time for the test, I nailed it, and I was shocked for myself, because I thought for sure this was going to be something I was going to get points deducted from, because I just wasn't getting during the exercises. But luckily, everything went well, and I think I only put my foot down once is what cost me some points. But I ended up passing the course pretty easily. It wasn't bad at all.
Well done.
And after we did our course, of course, we had to go take the written test too. Like, you have to pass both to pass the whole course. And the written test was pretty darn easy. I think I only missed like 1 or 2 questions on that, so I ended up passing. And what's good about that is, if you pass the MSF course, it guarantees you your license. Pretty much a week later, I got my little MSF course, I passed this test card in the mail. And what you do is you take that to the DMV and you get your license. So it went pretty well. It was a pretty good experience. I thought I learned a lot. Heck, a lot more of would have just done it all on my own. I need to get some gas. you serious? You got like 12 feet there. Come on, lady.
I said, bitch.
All sorts of room there, man.
You're a stupid dumbass.
So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my story about the MSF course. If you're in the market for getting a bike and you want to get a little rider experience before you actually buy one, I highly recommend taking it. I'll put a link in the description below for the MSF website. Very highly recommended by me. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video. You guys take it sleazy and be safe.
Getting bigger.